Hello everyone and welcome back to the HearthCraft server with me, TomB92. Today is a brand new day and I have been away from the server for a little while because unfortunately I tested positive for COVID-19. I'd managed to avoid it for the whole duration of the pandemic, and just the last couple of weeks it's really knocked me back, so I actually haven't been doing a great deal on the server. But what I have done is put together this office at the top of TomB92 stuff stores, and I have done an inventory check and it seems that no one has yet to buy any of my stock. And the whole point of me being the self-proclaimed shopping district owner was to get all the diamonds, so we need to put a change to that today, and I have the perfect plan. We are going to make sure everyone knows they are called to attention in the shopping district. I have wrote them all a book. It's called To the Shopping District. By order of the self-proclaimed shopping district owner, TomB92, you are called to spend your diamonds at the 3 new stores created. At your urgent action, meet me in my office atop TomB92 stuff store. Or else. Now, I'm not one for a fight, but if it comes to it, they're not giving me their diamonds, maybe I'll have to. I also have this banner, and this banner, we all have our own individual banners that were created towards the start of the series, and I haven't really done much with mine, so first usage of it. So this is at Zorish's base, and to be honest, he has been a bit off lately, and truth be told, it was actually him who blew up the shopping district. He fired the arrow into the end crystal that blew it all up. It wasn't even me, I can't even take that credit. We have one for Raven, we will make sure she gives us all her diamonds. I think she may well be one of the wealthiest. I reckon she's been mining plenty enough. She can buy all of our stock. And we have one for Panda, and although he helped us blow up the shopping district, he provided all the end crystals, he still needs to give us all his diamonds. I need all of the diamonds. We have one for Pigcart, although I'm pretty sure this man doesn't even know what diamonds are. He's still running around in his business boots with not even iron armor, so there's a fat chance I'll get any diamonds out of him. And finally, we have one for Jane, who, judging by her base, down in Deep Slate, she must have plenty of diamonds available. Now, I actually think I may have left her some diamonds. There you go. She actually hasn't been to her base and, slept in this bed, because that is meant to trigger and give her those diamonds. That was an old prank that didn't quite go to plan. So, well, I've got my diamonds back. Seeing as I want all of the diamonds, may as well get those diamonds back that I gave away earlier on in the series. Now, although I haven't really been on the server a great deal whilst I've been suffering with COVID, I have been able to do a few bits and pieces around the base, and that includes finishing off some of the details here around the bridge. Now, this was just kind of hanging about before, and I've managed to finish all of this off with the smooth stone that we've managed to create from our cobblestone generator and smelter setup over there. We have, hello Spider, we have a friend in here, and what I'm trying to do is create a little underground life system through here. So this is like, a darkened alleyway, and this will lead to somewhere eventually in time. Can you not attack me, please? Okay, Spider dealt with. Then heading off down this direction is where we're going to do a bit of work this episode. You can see the pathway and the lighting goes pretty much all the way down here, apart from this area here. And that is because I have come up with a few ideas for down here. Now, mostly my city is based on Eastern European style buildings, but I've had a thought of how the UK uses some of their bridges. Whether it be London, Manchester, Birmingham, most of the major cities have big bridges, and underneath them they tend to have like these industrial style units underneath them. And I'm planning on doing that, but in reverse. So normally the body of those industrial style units would be under the bridge, but I'm actually going to do it outside of the bridge. So the entrances are this way, and then I will be able to use the upper level here where we actually have another road structure to do something else above it. So there can be more buildings above it, keeping a high skyline. I just thought that would be an interesting way to try and use some of this space. Otherwise we'll build another road layout going all the way off over there. And well, we don't really know what to do in that direction just yet. Continuing on around this area, I thought of putting something underneath the bridge again. And think it's something like, you know, like a homeless area. There's going to be some barrels, some, you know, fire barrels and some tents and bits and bobs here. I've put in the coarse dirt down here and tidied it all out. Need to kind of add in that detail, but that might be something that I do off camera and show you guys again in the next episode. But this again will lead into another overpass. It'll be an underpass, and it will just be another way out. You know, trying to keep the whole system connected. I want to keep the town, the city, able to be traversed all the way around, and it's for actually to make some sense. So whilst we're waiting for someone to read our book and meet us at the top of our shops, maybe let's get into some detailing down here. And I actually have a farm in mind. Whilst I've been clearing out a load of this space and clearing out some space around the shopping district, I actually have tons and tons of dirt. Now dirt really is pretty useless. You know, I've got almost 5 double chests of dirt. Dirt is useless, but what isn't useless is mud. And I really want to try and start building with mud, but until I can get a good sustained source of it, then I can't really do much with it. So I think we're going to create ourselves a mud farm, and we're going to do it down the bottom here, and with a simple snap of our fingers we are complete down here. We will go through each of these units, but first up, what about this graffiti? I really wanted something to break up this wall. We didn't have a great deal of height to play with, so we've got the old fashioned, like from Pac-Man 80s retro style 1-up, and we have a cute little turtle just to fill in that space. I really like that. It helps break up the space. You know, typical industrial units, rundown areas, they all have a bit of graffiti, and probably not as nice as this graffiti, but they have some graffiti. So over here at our first unit, I've tried to use again some real life pictures to try and put each one of these together. So this one here is all brick facing with our iron trapdoors. It is just a front, there is nothing behind this one. And then over here we've got quartz pillar to make like a garage door, and I really like this. I tried initially using quartz stairs, but I think the quartz pillar looks so much nicer and really helps create like a grill section to that. We're then using the tripwire hooks here to be like the garage door handles, and I think that's really cool. I really like that effect. Down here at our second unit, this is kind of like an abandoned one. You can see we've got the trapdoors all over where the door would be. Then we've tried to use some oxidized copper stairs to create the same kind of garage door effect. They don't think it's as good as the quartz pillar, but it does give the same kind of idea. And then down at the end we've got these 2 open units that are still existing. You know, these ones are shut down or busted, and this one over here is our first one we'll show. I've tried to do something with a little bit of space. I've tried to keep it condensed, so we've got kind of like a waiting room you typically see in like an industrial style unit. You'll get like a front where then you might have like the building floor or the factory floor kind of shipping area behind it. So this is kind of a small interpretation of something like that. I'm actually using these posters to hide my light sources because I couldn't really hang anything down because we've got quite a low roof. So yeah, nice little cool feature of using the paintings to hide the light sources. Then behind here I have my mud farm. So this is a design from Il Mango, and if I grab this shovel here, this is my specific mud farm shovel because we can get this up and running. There we go, our dirt converts to mud. We take that out, and again it will continue working on. Now if we use our normal shovel, which I've got now in my hand, you see if we're too fast, then we just break the system, the triggers, the water doesn't trigger in time, and we're just left not getting anything done correctly. So yeah, I've got a spare water bottle in my hand, spare 2, had another one in my inventory. So we can put the spare dirt into here, it will load up here. Every time the system triggers, we'll get a fresh piece of dirt we can place in here, which is why we use our offhand. So then we can have our shovel, and we just keep going. I've got a script running when we actually want to use that. I've got a decent amount of supply going, and I have used it around this area. With the deep slate, it's a real nice transition going on here. Down here is where we mentioned with the underpass. We've put another boarded up area here, and where we need to do some additional work, but that is now all complete. So let's, this. I have a bedrock block in my floor. It wasn't me, and I thought I got some footage of it, but Panda and Raven tried to prank me and lock me in some obsidian, and I almost died, and they left me with a bedrock surprise. So yeah, now I've got a unique floor tile to my pathway. Then in our other open unit, I've tried to create another kind of style of waiting room, but we've also got what would be like our little staff desk that, you know, someone can be behind, with a staff area behind there. And then what we've actually got is our nano crop farm. So I've built this maybe 3 times this series already, but for mud, wheat helps convert mud to packed mud, and then from that you can get packed mud bricks, so another building block we can use. So this will be useful for wheat, or we can use it to get some carrots or any other farming crops that we need to trade with villagers. Around the back here is the farm, and I have tried to put together some sort of system to try and keep the bone meal in the system without using too many hoppers. I didn't want to make it laggy, so yeah, I'm still on the drawing board for something like that. It's an awkward and tricky farm because of the way the redstone is working. If we put a hopper above it, then the redstone would constantly lock and unlock the system, so it wouldn't be the greatest. And we'd like to probably run a comparator off something around here, so we can send off a minecart. That would be the quickest and smoothest way we can probably get something going. Again, I haven't really put something together, so if anyone has an idea of how we can distribute the bone meal around this farm, do let me know, drop it in a comment, and we can try and figure that out for the future. So with everything now coming to a fruition down the bottom here, which by the way I am very happy with, let's head on over to the shopping district and see if anyone has finally read our book and is willing to give me all of their diamonds. Hi Panda.
Hi.
Thanks for closing the doors behind you, it's very polite of you.
The draft. It's cold.
Yeah, it's wet outside, I can understand. So I take it you're here because you've obviously read the book.
I have.
And
I have.
I know you helped me out blowing up the shopping district, but I do want your diamonds too.
Okay. All 5 of them.
Yeah, five's a good start. No one's come by the shopping district yet, so we haven't sold anything, so 5 is a good start. So what can I interest you in? I have many wares, I have many stores. What could a panda be interested in?
Actually, I did some research.
Oh,
Slime.
Slime.
And slime.
Luckily for you, I do have a slime store.
Whee.
So, well, you don't need my stuff stores.
No, don't need stuff stores.
You don't need frog lights.
No, I have extremely luminescent magnet blocks.
I'll pretend I knew what you said.
In the texture pack I have, the shaders, magma blocks light up everything.
Well, I think you'll be interested over here.
Maybe.
If I open up. Welcome to Tom B92 Slime Store. It's a sticky situation if you don't give me your diamonds. Yeah, you got what, 5 diamonds?
Bloody hell, these prices are extortionate. Absolutely extortionate. Oh my god.
Well, I am after all of the diamonds. I'm not just after 1 or 2 diamonds. I want all of the diamonds. Well, remember that page in the book that says or else? I need all of the diamonds or else.
Okay, so 4 diamonds a stack. That is extortionate.
Well, Panda, perhaps, given you did help me blow up the shopping district, we can come to some sort of deal.
Okay.
So, how many stacks of slime are you after?
Not many.
Not many? How about 3 stacks for 5 diamonds? Mates rates.
3 stacks for 5?
Yeah.
Might just about cope with that.
That's a big discount I'm giving you here.
That is until I've got my double chunk set up.
It's 4 diamonds a stack, and I'm giving you 3 stacks for 5 diamonds here.
I know.
Give me your damn diamonds. Thank you.
No, I want them back.
So, just the 5 diamonds for today's episode, courtesy of Panda. Hopefully in the near future people will start to read our books and we'll be a little bit scared of the or else. You know, I'm a bit of a threatening guy. Hopefully everyone is prepared to give us their diamonds. Now that is going to be it for today's episode, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have, and I am starting to become wealthy. I look forward to seeing you all next time, but don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.